right, welcome everyone with Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
86, episode 18. Suicide mission. Yay!
Training up a squad to go with you on an Iron Rain death drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they'll come back. It'll be fine. They've been out of worse situations. No, they haven't.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be the perfect time to have basically like any kind of support coming in with the cavalry, kind of Lena twist we could possibly have.
Would be kind of awesome.
It would be kind of necessary in order for it to feel like they actually got
have
out
a chance.
of this and have a chance. Yeah.
Plus, let's face it, it would be awesome to see Lena do like a Rohirrim death charge, you know.
She's got her hand on point. So,
exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. But yeah. Good luck. Try to work well with others as you build up to this, though.
Yeah,
you can tell that some of them are also feeling a bit guilty about all this, and while that doesn't do you guys any favors, you gotta be getting along for this suicide mission. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Wow.
Oh.
Jesus. Wow.
Damn.
There it is. No hesitation. Can we add that to the record too?
Yeah. No hesitation. And hey, that's what's happening.
Is that the rest of the people coming with them?
Probably.
Yeah. And he's right.
Yep.
Oh?
Okay, that is very fair. Yeah.
Which, yeah, I guess they did though, so,
Yeah.
I guess.
Right. Just because they make the decision now doesn't mean they change their mind later. Not the only one who carries around the dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but yeah, doesn't have to be everything. Not quite enough gusto.
To use it. There's like big, like stoic Hanji energy coming from her right now.
They're just gonna strap them to a rocket.
Oh, stop trying to sound cool, Frederica.
Yeah, you have no idea what this situation is.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Watch, it's gonna be some like old like rip-off of a Lockheed Martin like Blackbird or something like that.
I was thinking the same thing. This was giving me huge Helsing vibes.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like a stealth bomber.
It's like a B-2, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a ground effect vehicle. Oh.
No way.
Oh my god, it glides. It'll miss radar. Radar won't be able to sense it. Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah. No, this is amazing.
Okay.
For whom the bell tolls.
Yeah. I'd say that's perfect for a Reaper. Ah, cool. Okay.
No, it shouldn't be able to turn much at all. Like, very slow turns.
So, wait, we're not
Right,
gonna get to
during the
Iron Rain
offensive.
after all?
What? Frederica.
First off, no we for you, because you
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
be going with them.
Yeah. Oh, she's going with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
She just did a Attack on Titan salute there. Let's go. Yeah,
That was a nice cut.
She's gonna scream, but she's gonna scream into her teddy bear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. October 7th. Whoa. Whoa, that's a month later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. She thinks she's saying goodbye to all of them, and then they're all gonna die.
Yep.
But the crazy thing is, I actually think they have a better chance if she goes with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
you could go there.
Because
That's,
that was a big ask back when it happened. Are you getting cold feet now? No combat experience. Child.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah. All right,
Let's go.
get everybody loaded up.
Uh-huh.
Nice, nice. They got it all painted and ready for stealth. And they'll probably just go during the night, you know?
Mm-hmm.
100% he found a way to smuggle her in. And he just doesn't want anybody else to...
That... Oh, man. I think you're right. I think you're right, yeah.
All right, we're counting down minutes now. And they just don't train them for... Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Hearing someone say with
respect.
conviction the word Tatakai while Sawano plays in the background is just get me feeling a certain way.
Yeah.
Hey! Nice. Nice.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that sad smile from Raiden.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no,
They all
that's-
know what they're gonna say.
That's
Yeah. That
I'm-
quietness in his voice. Yeah. I
nothing.
love that.
Not out of pity.
No.
We got fights for you after this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're getting our speech, Jacob.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's
right.
a good point. Yeah, take all those 5 minutes.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Rumbling, rumbling,
Yeah.
it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Artillery first, okay. Shit. Yeah, they waited a bit for just this to open because they didn't want any possibility of the Legion being nearby.
Holy shit.
I'll bet it's the quietest thing ever.
Yeah.
Just, yum.
The way it's set up almost feels like, with the short runway, like they're gonna do some kind of like railgun shot of it.
Sheesh. I wonder how fast this thing is if they think that they need to wait this long. Like, oh! I almost feel the G's myself. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap!
Oh my god.
100 kilometers. Yeah, that's gonna be fast.
And like the closer you are to the ground, the faster it seems like they're going. So
I mean, they're inside. They're not.
yeah, they're inside. There wouldn't be any windows or anything like that. But
nice. Wow. Yeah.
say it, Shinzo Sasageo.
Right. Oh!
Oh shit.
You can hear them.
All right. A dirge of death. Let's go.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. All right, we've got everything set up. We are ready. We're going.
Yep.
We're going. We're going. Okay.
The mission has begun, and all of this episode was basically the calm before the storm. Of just, tension
Launch.
in the air.
Let's go.
Launch, yeah.
Yep.
What exactly is this mission going to look like? It won't involve an Iron Rain, and I am a little sad about that. But hey, this is probably a much better way to get them to actually be deployed for the mission. You have some crazy vehicle that can fly really fast while being just a few meters off the ground. Okay, yeah.
It's not a plot convenience that's going to get them back. It's just a means to get there really quickly. That's it.
Without being shot out of the sky.
Yeah,
exactly. So because that is one of the things about the mission where I'm like, okay, Iron Rain, very cool, very excited for that. Realistically,
it doesn't make sense to do that. Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense that all 5 of our 86 main cast here of this squad would survive that.
Their stuff isn't made to be launched from the sky. So that was more of an anime, kind of over-exaggerated, probably the feeling of what it is to be launched into enemy territory like that.
Exactly.
Where it's we're hitting the ground running or we die, and then also we're not able to do this back. So, because we're literally just launched there. That's it.
Exactly. And even if the vehicle were somehow able to turn around and get back, even though they specifically said with a type of vehicle like this, it can't exactly turn very well.
Well, also,
it's not like they could reload
can't
up
necessarily start and stop. I think that's the main thing.
Exactly.
Is that we might still get an Iron Rain. Mm-hmm. Imagine they basically are so we've never theoretically figured out a way to do this, but if we swerve you out
hill or something,
Yeah. They do a little ramp to launch, and then it's once you hit about here, just drop out.
Yep.
And then it's we'll figure out how to keep moving, but they might also again have just enough launching propulsion to get them there and maybe make a couple circuits, but then it's
Yeah.
When do you how do we synchronize with you to come back and jump back in this thing while it's moving, you know?
Right, because it's not like, unless somehow maybe Lena gets there and wipes out all the other Legion, right? Even if they take out the objective, it's not like all the other Legion are going to be dead and then they can just, all right, stop the ship,
Right.
load back up, and then get out. You know, like,
Nope.
probably not.
No shot.
So, okay, and I gotta say, I really respect their commanding officer, I forget her name, for the decision basically of the, okay, if you're going to do this, and, you know, this is your decision, awesome. I am going to be boots on the ground there with you. And there's a mechanical reason for why this is, you know, why I will be able to actually help.
This is not an emotional thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it is, but it's not.
exactly.
You know?
It's the both of them put together, right? So, you know, but that's a great kind of contrast to the situation with Frederica, where it's emotional reason, but no, Frederica, what you wouldn't actually help being there.
The main reason why she would help, and I still think there's a possibility that he smuggled her in Fido,
because of the power,
is because of not just her power, but her literal connection to Kiria. If he senses her as a Legion, and like actually sees her or detects her or anything like that, what would he do?
Sure,
we don't know what he would do.
If he believes that she's dead, and that's why he gave up and let himself go over to the Legion, you know, and be taken.
Yeah.
Then that
seeing her alive, that could literally like change everything about maybe who he is.
Well, and
even as a Legion,
that could also be a fun. So okay, what we saw of Shin at the end of the episode is him smiling, right? The way that he was in the previous battle, right?
He's back.
Exactly.
He's back in the midst of the sea of voices of death, and he's
the Reaper is on the clock.
Yeah, and he glides on death. It's
right.
Yeah, it's his
but
place.
If it's so, the conversation and the confrontation between Shin and Frederica was essentially a breakdown of understanding, right? Where they weren't able to share, like they weren't able to understand each other's perspectives, or he was, you know, he felt he was able to understand hers, but
it's not enough.
Right. Yeah. And she wasn't necessarily able to fully understand his, because she's still like wishing that she probably didn't have to see the way that he was in the battle, right? And doesn't want him to keep doing that kind of thing. If it's okay, you can go with me, but let's have a talk then of what that exactly is going to mean. If you're going with me,
I'm putting you in a box.
I'm putting you in a box. You will be used as a distraction tool in the same kind of like, you know, suicide mission kind of mindset that we're taking into this.
Yep.
And that's the situation. Like it's not going to be some you know, glorious charge or whatever. There is no triumphant return.
Yep.
You will be going there to die.
Yeah.
And this is what we would need you to do in order for it to be worthwhile.
We're gonna have to smuggle
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we're gonna have to smuggle you in with some communication tech, so that when Morpho or Kiria reaches out to Shin, he'll link you up with Frederica, and then Frederica will be like, "Kitty!" and then he'll be stunned for like 2 seconds,
right?
And then in that moment, we will kill him. Like
draw the fire so that way you know.
Or no, not draw the fire necessarily. Maybe like have him switch sides and be like, "Don't touch them!
Yeah.
That's the princess. That's the empress. No!" And then then it's the. Wait, no, we need to. Then you get the Legion to kill Morpho or kill whatever unit
basically,
he's piloting.
Be something that is a handful of sand, a chain that you throw into the cogs of the machine to basically just fuck it up. But
that's all you can
moment,
be.
hopefully.
That's all you can be, Frederica.
And
it sucks, but that's the thing, is that you might not even get that chance. But you have to trust that Shin, he's not your knight, he's not your brother, but he did understand the emotional plight that you were letting out to him here.
You did a very good job of showcasing.
Right, but understand that this guy carries these voices with him long after they've died. Like he still like feels that. So there's a possibility that he could even theoretically give you some kind of psychically linked connection or experience to his memories of what happened. And there could be something there that you would use for closure. But no, you wouldn't necessarily get to change this situation or redeem it or save it. It's over. It's too late.
And even
now, that would be a fun miracle, but probably for a different anime.
Right. And if there does end up being the sort of happy ending, it's probably going to be because Lena shows up or something like that. And that's how you can have the situation where they have the death talk basically, and she's still okay with it. He takes her with him.
Yeah.
And it's also the understanding of, I also need to be able to lay down my own life in order to achieve this objective.
Right.
So I cannot be trying to protect you in this situation.
Which is why I think if he did bring her, he put her inside of Fido. She's in a little box there. Fido has complete control. Frederica has no say over how Fido moves.
Right.
And I also have complete faith in Fido to be like, have plot armor up the wazoo in case a lot of them end up dead. Because I think there's a very real possibility that while this ends up being a really like hype moment where the mission succeeds, like everything leads up to basically a more equal footing with the Legion, where it's we win here, but then the Legion unveils basically like, but we've got people that have like intact brains that are really good leaders and stuff like that are like, acceptable loss. This is acceptable. Right. We actually like planned for this or something like that.
The story will continue. The fact that they have this Morpho, okay, that's terrifying and stuff, but destroying the machine does not mean that you say keep the Legion from being able to make more.
Or not even that. Let's say they beat Morpho, right? And then it's this is what it took basically for the alliance of these humans to get so desperate that they threw ground forces into a death knell, basically.
Right.
Just to get that destroyed. Cool. So we'll change our tactics next time. We'll wait a little bit. Come back with a little bit of an adjustment, and then it won't matter. We'll just take you out, maybe, without maybe encountering these really strong, fighters.
One of the things that I was thinking of during this episode when like they were talking about the whole idea, just the concept of we're going to do the diversion so that way we can get the small strike team. That is a classic story like element, thing to have happen. And when I was thinking about that, I was like, what is it that makes that be so like common, right? What makes that be a recurring thing in various stories?
It's a hope thing.
Well, it's a hope thing for sure. Yes, thematically, it's absolutely on point.
Yeah.
But I think if I were to talk about it from a practical standpoint, even if the Legion were to say, see this coming, where it's this is a distraction, there are times where it's but the pot's too good. You still have to go into it, right?
Right.
They can effectively, absolutely force the Legion to do this because they're going in there with their full force, and it's Legion's like, all right, we can crush them, even if they do get a victory here, maybe. We will so break their forces that, like we duplicate faster than they do, or whatever.
It's the simple thing of where the Legion's like, well, okay, they're all doing a combined offensive. Okay. Send everything we can to them as well. All right. Ping back to, deep Legion territory and be like, there could be some shit coming. Be ready for anything. And then it's all right, get reinforcements from other fronts, from anything we can here. This is going to be
keep those production lines going well.
Right. But be ready to send reinforcements in case this extends beyond the night.
Sure.
And then it's oh shit, we won here. Okay, we need to get back to, more fortified territory really quick. The Legion are coming back, and we've got 9 hours.
Because one of the things that I really appreciated about this whole distraction thing is that they didn't go out simultaneously. They had to wait like an hour of the fighting.
Yeah, like 40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they just hear the screams and the death and all of that stuff because, you really have to let the Legion sink their teeth into what's happening in order for there to actually be an opportunity, right?
Timing and the way in which things move. And they talked a lot in this kind of arc, if you will, of the story to kind of bring us up to speed as to how communication and how the battlefield from a strategic look rather than a tactical look is kind of right now, where the Legion has the ability to threaten all these different nations equally or relatively equally, to where this movement of, let's send everybody out there, that's still going to take time. That's still going to probably lead to a lot of us dying.
Yep.
And then like you were saying, we can't just send it out immediately. We have to make sure that the Legion sends reinforcements to these lines.
Yep.
And it's okay, cool. Now, because we don't know the exact territory of the Legion, there's a possibility that the Legion is sending troops to reinforce the base, but it's
Sure.
They will be there in 30 minutes to
Right.
an hour.
Well,
and then it's okay, we're operating in like the 15-minute range.
Yep.
Once we're
Guns
in there,
blazing, raise hell,
right.
Yeah.
But then it's we're traveling 100 kilometers there. Can we get back over 100 kilometers in the, hour that we'll have maybe to fend off against the retaliating legion or something like that?
Yeah, it's
what is
it's
the
something where
timeline for that even come to?
there are unknowns where, yeah, theoretically the Legion could have, additional reserve forces that are like so far back that, Shin can't like detect them.
Right, and they're not going to be there at the base, but they're like en route, you
right.
know?
But theoretically, since this is a suicide mission anyways, it almost doesn't matter, right? Because like get the objective, destroy it. Okay.
There you go.
Everything else
Everything
after
else,
that
yep,
is
good.
kind of irrelevant, right?
Yep.
If you get the main objective, then hey, that's a victory.
But they were given the order to come back alive.
Yep.
And he adjusted from making them think that this was out some kind of pity or some kind of like moral kind of obligation, but no. War's not over yet. The war won't be over when you destroy this emplacement artillery thing.
Right. So don't think you can get out of, the fights that you have ahead of you since you chose this path just by, dying on this mission.
Right.
That's not how this is going to work.
And it would be really awesome, personally. I think it would be really awesome, and we've been saying it over and over again, but I think the story by bringing Lena back kind of into the focus in the way that she has been, it's the perfect time for her to show up and thus give them maybe an option where it's no, you don't have to go back. Would you like to come with
that too.
me? And then Lena might be like setting up an 86 like nation of sorts where it's
and they would
we
be
broke
heroes.
off from the
Let's be
Republic,
real.
and it's I don't just lead mechs, Shin.
Yeah.
There's 100,000 people there that don't have a weapon to any of them.
Sure. Yeah.
And I have to think about them too. Would you,
Yeah.
would
It's something
you
where
consider, joining up with me,
the first half of the season did a fantastic like closed loop kind of story where it could have been over with that, right?
Yeah.
And yet
totally.
it wasn't. We get this additional chunk right here.
Yeah.
And
World
this
gets
chunk
bigger,
as well also feels like theoretically you could end the story here. And like,
I mean, yeah, you'd have to basically settle okay, so the Legion will be eventually beaten because we made some kind of thing to communicate with them through Pararaid that the Empire's orders to go and subjugate their enemies is defunct. So the Legion gets sent into an identity crisis of sorts.
Yeah.
And then
the connection from Frederica to Kiri ends up being that bridge into the Legion and
then,
whatever.
And then maybe the Legion, by the fact that they would have, individual like commanders with probably their own kind of wills of sorts, then the Legion becomes like pockets of different types of Legion where it's like
there's all
kinds of ways they could end the story, but
and the thing
I think we're not really there yet.
For meta purposes, I'm like, probably not.
Probably not.
And yet this totally could be. And that makes me really excited because then that also begs the question of, so what's going to be after this? Like let's say they do this, Lena comes in and rescues them so they don't die on this mission or whatever. What's after?
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but this is really exciting to think about given the stakes involved in this fight. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.